Tomato Tart Tatin. This savory tomato and mustard tart is a classic summer recipe that French home cooks love to make every year whenever the tomatoes are in season. In fact, the summer is almost here and we have no excuse but to make this delicious recipe. Hi everyone, I'm Tatiana and this is Breaded AM. Today I'm going to show you how to make a tomato tart from Provence. Of course, I'm going to mention all the ingredients and the steps in the description of this video. Just a little tip before we start. Thinly slice your tomatoes. Since the tomatoes contain a lot of juice and water, I put them on a paper towel and I'm just going to cover with another paper towel just to absorb all the extra juice because you don't want your tart to end up too soggy. Okay, so for this recipe it features a buttery puff pastry, some garlic powder, Dijon mustard, grated cheese, some breadcrumbs, fresh herbs from Provence, of course, some olive oil, sea salt and pepper. So let's start making our tomato tart. Preheat the oven at 400 Fahrenheit. Lay out the pastry on a lined baking sheet. Fold back the edges half an inch to create a crust along the edges. Prick a few holes using a fork. Spoon and spread the mustard on the bottom of the pastry. Spread it nicely with a spoon or use a pastry brush. Lightly sprinkle with garlic powder. Scatter the grated Parmesan cheese and then add the breadcrumbs, enough to lightly cover the whole surface area. Slice the tomatoes medium thin and arrange on the pastry with a slight overlap. Sprinkle with herbs and then drizzle with olive oil. Season with salt and pepper. Brush with an egg wash. Et voilà! Bake in the oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. We have this beautiful tart, tomato tart from Provence. It smells amazing. All the combinations of the garlic powder, fresh herbs and tomatoes is just, I wish you could smell it. So I'm just going to transfer it. It's a little bit too hot. I suggest you wait maybe 10 minutes before serving because it's really hot and you don't want to burn yourself. And you can also serve your tomato tart with some well-dressed green salad on the side or just eat it as is. Look how beautiful and flaky this tart is. So as I mentioned, you can just eat it as is, but I'm going to add something really delicious and special to my tart. I know that some people like to eat it without cheese, but I'm going to add some feta cheese to my tomato tart. because the combination of tomatoes and feta is just heavenly for me. And I'm just going to crumble it a little bit. And lately I've been very fascinated with the beautiful combination of white, red and white colors. To me, it's the most beautiful color combination in the planet. And I'm just going to add some feta cheese on the side of my tomato tart. So let's crumble it a little bit. And while it's still warm, the feta kind of going to melt all over the tart. So it's like a pizza, but it's not a really pizza, but it's delicious. Okay, so let's start. Just on the side here, crumble it a little bit more, like this. You can also add like a breaded cheese on top of your tart, or any other cheese of your choice, basically. Let's crumble it some more. So while I do that, my tart would be a bit colder, and it is going to be ready to be served. Right. There you go, our tomato tart from Provence with a little color twist. Beautiful, white, red and white. So I'm going to cut it right now and taste it. Okay, so I waited for 10 minutes in order for my tomato tart to cool a little bit, and now it's time to taste it. I'm just going to add some more olive oil on top of the feta cheese to moisten it a little bit, just like that. And some more black pepper. Okay, so I'll cut it from this side, just like that. I love it. It was such a good idea to put feta cheese on top, because it adds that extra cheesiness and moisture to your tart. So success, as always. And it's perfect. It's a perfect lunch idea. It's quick, it's delicious, and it's easy to prepare. Love. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, leave your comments, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Take care.